So the Canon 6D Mark II just came out, and I'm wondering, is it time for an upgrade? Stay right there. You're going to want to see this. I'm Mike Turner, your friendly filmmaker, and today I want to talk about the Canon 6D Mark II. Now, I don't want to talk about it as it pertains to taking still pictures. I want to talk about this camera in regards to video production and whether I feel it is a good video tool. Now, first off, let's just start off with some of the nice features about the camera. So one, it's a full frame camera, right? So it has a pretty big sensor, so you're gonna get that nice shallow depth of field. It also has a newer processor in it, the DivX7 Canon processor, which means it's gonna be even better in low light. And it's also going to provide a better image. So those are two good things. Another nice thing about it that I like is it comes with a vari-angle touchscreen. And to me, that's huge for making videos, especially if you're trying to do vlogs and things like this. Having a screen that you can flip so that you can see yourself, that's huge. And it's a touchscreen, so that's very nice. And then on top of that, it also comes with in-body 5-axis stabilization. Now, it's not a sensor shifting stabilization. It's actually a digital 5-axis image stabilization. So that doesn't mean that it's bad. You know, it's just gonna have to like crop into the sensor to work and everything. But still, it's nice that it comes with in-body stabilization. I love that about it. What else? It's also weather resistant. So, you know, it's dust and water resistant. So that's pretty cool as well. Oh, and one of the biggest things that I didn't mention, dual pixel autofocus. I mean, all of the Canon cameras pretty much come with it these days. And it's the best autofocus that you can get in a camera. I'm using a Canon 70D. If you notice, I just have it set to autofocus right now. And I doubt that I've been coming in and out of focus. And I've been moving around a little bit, you know? And it still follows me. And it still keeps me in focus. I hope it's not making a liar out of me and making me look stupid. But I doubt it is. It just keeps you in focus, and it keeps things in focus very well and very smoothly. So there are some nice features to this camera, but do I think this is something that you should jump on and that you should buy? And you know, obviously that just depends on the person and what they're into. I happen to like Canon cameras. I like their menu systems. I like the colors that come out of the cameras. I think they work pretty well. I guess my only problem with the 6D is I hate the fact that it doesn't have 4K. Especially nowadays, many cameras just kind of come with that off the top. I mean, they just come with 4K. And this one comes with 4K, but it's only for time-lapse video. It doesn't just come with regular 4K for, you know, 30p, 60p or whatever. It doesn't do that. It does shoot 1080, 60p, so at least you can get a little slow motion in there if you want, but every camera comes with that. So it's not really something to write home about. But overall, I still think it is a nice camera. I think it's reasonably priced for what comes with it. I just feel as a person who makes videos, there's so many other options out there that are less money that are still going to get you good results. For instance, it costs $2,000 for the 6D. For $2,000, if you really wanted to, you could get a Panasonic GH4. Which to me is a much better video production tool than a 6D. It comes with 4K, a lot of different shooting modes. It comes with in-body stabilization as well. It comes with the flip screen. It is weather sealed. It has all the features of the 6D and more. It also comes with really, really good battery life. So, you know, if you want to spend $2,000, you can spend $2,000 on that. Now, if you still want to spend $2,000, you could buy a lesser camera than both of those. You could go for something like the Canon 80D, which is only, what, $850 brand new. And it's not a full frame camera, but it pretty much has all the same features of the 6D minus what? The time lapse and the fact that it's not full frame, right? Boy, I mean, it really has a lot of the same features. So it's almost the same camera, except it's a crop sensor. But you're saving so much money that you could take the rest of that, you know, $1150, and you could buy lenses, you could buy audio equipment. To me, that seems like a smarter route to go. And if you really want that in-body stabilization, you could get the Canon 7070. So these names are weird. But the Canon 7070, that one comes with in-body stabilization and the crop sensor, just like the 80D. The only thing that it's really missing is the headphone jack, and it's not weather sealed. And it comes with smaller batteries, so it doesn't have the same capacity in terms of battery life. But it's still a good deal as well, and it's going to be a little cheaper than the 80D because it's a model lower. And also the 7070 also comes with the DivX7 processor, just like the 60. So it has that newer processor, so it's going to be better in low light than the 80D would be. So there's that. So there's options. And I'm just going to throw out one more option, because you probably have seen on my channel, I've done some videos about the JVC LS-300, which I do own. It's my main camera. That you can get used for $2,000, and that is a video camera. So it comes with, you can time lapse in that, you can shoot high speed, 120 frames per second. It's 4K. It has ND filters built in. It has a bunch of buttons and switches to toggle things on and off, you know, your white balance, your gain, you know, a bunch of quick buttons to do things. Turn the histogram on and off with a flick of a button or whatever, and you can customize all the buttons and a lot of the switches and things too. So there's always an option like that. You could get a whole video camera for the same price that you would get the 6D. And if you're not into the JVC, you could get a Canon C100 for around the same price as the 6D. Actually, you'll get it for less. If you get the Mark I version, you'll probably get that for like $1,300, well, no, about $1,500 or so. And I mean, that's a very good video camera. And now when you're looking at video cameras like the LS-300 and the C100 that I just mentioned, you also get XLR inputs on the camera, so you can hook in better microphones. Oh, and also, I mean, another option would be the Panasonic GH4. I mean, you don't even have to go to a GH5. Get a GH4. Now you can get those online. A lot of times you can get them as a bundle with a bunch of things, batteries, lenses, whatever, for like $1,600 less, depending on what they come with. And if you bought it by itself, just the body used, you could probably find that for about $800, $850, the GH4. And then you could buy a whole bunch of lenses and other things. Now, of course, that's a micro four thirds camera, so the sensor is significantly smaller than the full frame sensor that's in the 6D. But the results that you get from the GH4 are very impressive. The video is very good. So these are reasons why I personally would not get the 6D, because I just know for $2,000 you could get so many more options that will do just as good as a 6D, if not better. So that's my opinion. Hopefully you found that helpful. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, share it, leave some comments. Let me know what you think about the 6D Mark II. Do you think what I'm saying is right, and that, you know, there's other better value options out there? All right. Thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you soon.